Aloha Headsets, Frank here. Time for your daily update.
At the official unveiling of the flagship IMAX VR Center on Los Angeles Fairfax Avenue on Tuesday afternoon, viewers were taken into a large room housing 14 different pods, each containing a different VR experience that allows its user to temporarily escape real life. In other VR entertainment news, 50 Shades Darker has a new VR experience titled the Masquerade Ball that takes you right inside one of the key scenes in the steamy new flick based on the best-selling E.L. James novel of the same name. And if 50 Shades ain't your thing, NextVR and NBA Digital announced Tuesday that this weekend's All-Star Game and All-Star Saturday Night festivities will be available to fans in the United States as video-on-demand highlights in virtual reality. They'll be accessible via the NextVR app with either a Google Daydream View or Samsung Gear VR headset following the linear broadcast on TNT. Lastly, for entertainment, Life VR will be released on March 24th. This first-of-its-kind film-driven VR experience will take players deep inside the intense sci-fi thriller genre like never before. After launching for mobile, Life VR will also be made available on Oculus, Steam, Viveport, and PlayStation. Now, into the world of fashion, where Samsung has teamed up with FTL Moda, a fashion production firm that stages shows for New York Fashion Week, to produce a first all-digital fashion presentation in virtual reality. Titled Dreaming of Italy, the footage was shot in digital and 360 digital in Milan, Italy's fashion capital, earlier this month. And it seems another clothing brand is hopping on a VR train as well. Coach's virtual reality experience will be an all-access pass, offering perspectives from backstage to the front row and a preview of the new Coach products for the season. The experience will take place at select Coach locations within Simon Malls, Facebook 360, YouTube, and VR networks including Within, Jaunt VR, Samsung VR, and Oculus. Now, let's step away from fashion and look at how scientists are beginning to use VR to show people the effects of global warming. In one study that showed deforestation by the manufacturer of toilet paper, participants were separated into 3 groups. One group read about trees being cut down, one group watched a movie, and the third wore VR goggles and felt what it was like to hold a chainsaw and chop down a tree. The only group that altered their toilet paper consumption? The headsets. Want to hop on a space flight and learn the basic fundamentals of aerospace in a virtual environment? Well, DACC and aerospace innovators Virgin Galactic have announced an exciting collaborative education and outreach research program. The core idea will be to work and learn together, exploring the newest technology and possible uses of VR in research, education, business, and career technical education. Seems like VR in education might be getting even bigger than gaming. A Melbourne driving school seems to believe so, considering they are spending $80 million to open a state-of-the-art virtual reality driving school. TAC executive Joe Calafore said the complex will give students a chance to simulate being on the road and in a vehicle with cutting-edge safety features, and that you will finally be able to experience a virtual road of the future. But they aren't the only ones using VR to simulate the future. With a $20 million flood prevention project on their hands, the Town Council of Dumfries, Scotland needed a way to show the community why they needed to spend their money. So instead of a boring old PowerPoint, the council decided to try their luck with VR. While wearing the headset, residents can walk through the design in 3D, including walking along the new embankment pathways. These truly are exciting times we're living in.
Well, that's it for this one. Catch me outside. How about that?
PSVR, Frank. It's lit!
Hey you! Check out this video or this video. And if you haven't already, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on!